All right, we're joined by head coach Mark Berson. Coach, another overtime victory this last weekend. What did you see out of the team? Just another good effort with a lot of fight.
Yeah, I think resiliency is the word right now. You know, we keep getting hit by injuries, and our young guys keep stepping up, and that's a really good thing. You know, the guys fought hard. They played with a lot of determination and fighting power, and you know, I was really pleased. The last two games, we fought till the end, and in the end, we got the results. So again, you know, we're battling some injuries right now. That's given a lot of other players an opportunity to step forward, and they've really done well. So we're starting to build our depth a little bit, and it's good to get those results.
You mentioned the young guys again. How important is it for them to be getting these early big minutes that they're seeing, and important minutes too?
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to get experience except to get experience. So they have to get in there and do it, and we've been calling on them to do that, and they've come up big. They're learning. You know, every single day on the field is a day in the laboratory. They're learning, they're gaining experience, and you know, they get themselves in situations in the game that now they're becoming a little bit more familiar with. They're more familiar with the college game. They're more familiar with the caliber of opponents. They're more familiar with the problems they're going to face, and this is all just part of the development of our players. So I'm really pleased with the progress they've shown so far.
Back-to-back overtime matches. What's the conversation like with the young team going into overtime? Do you tell them to change anything, or is it just keep playing the game that you've been playing?
Well, the second time was easier. The first time, I think 9 of them had never played, or 8 of them had never played in a college game, so they didn't really know that it was overtime. Matter of fact, one of our center forwards was shaking hands with the center back at that point, thought the game was over, and then he heard on the PA there's 2 10-minute overtimes. So we're having to learn. Now, the second game, yeah, we knew after the first one. Now we're learning. It's all part of the development curve. They're just sort of things you smile, you know, as you work through the season, but they're doing great. I think, you know, again, we're playing hard, and when you do that, good things can happen.
Now let's look ahead to Mercer, another good team coming into town on Wednesday. What do you expect to see out of them and expect to see out of your team?
Yeah, a really good team. I mean, a team that's been in the NCAA tournament a bunch. They're 4-0 on the year. They're playing really well. So it's a great challenge for our team at this point. You know, we expect a really tough game, and you know, I know it'll be a good one.
Once again, obviously we're still early in the year, but Stone Stadium is top 10 already in attendance for the season in the country. What does that say about our fans that early on they're still coming out, even with the heat and everything that's going on, they're still showing up?
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? Our fans are unbelievable. Game day warrior out there with leading the crowd, and you know, tremendous student support. I mean, it's just fantastic. And you know, for our players, the lift that it gives our team and our staff, our players, everyone in the program, when we have the stands full, is enormous. And wow, you know, again, national top 10 in attendance, and our fans are the best. I mean, they're the ones that are the top 10. It's not us. They're the ones that are the top 10, and I hope they can keep that going, because it's a huge lift for us.
And final question, what are some areas that have really stuck out to you that have been some bright spots so far? Obviously, Benny in goal is top 10 in the country in a lot of stats, and you've had some good play out of young guys, but what specifically has been sticking out to you?
Well, I think the big thing is we as a staff and we as a team are starting to learn more about our players. You know, that's a process. You just don't hit on it right away. And so our players are learning the demands of the college game, what they need to do to be successful on the field. We as a staff are learning what they do well and what we can ask of them, and they're learning how to push themselves in competitive situations, and I think all those things are happening. What do I like? Well, big goals in critical situations, that's one thing. The ability to come back after we're behind is another thing, and hopefully after the last game, the ability to not be behind, which we'd like to have going forward, so hopefully we can add that in.
Alrighty, thanks for your time, Coach.
Thanks.